Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I watch anime and all that good stuff. So, we are at episode 26 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Today's episode is called The Height of Magic. Lord knows what that means. I feel like sometimes there's like a lot of mystery and intrigue of what is happening next in this show, and that is exactly where I am right now. Obviously, we are at the culmination of the exam arc, and as I thought about it a little bit more, I don't think Frieren's double is destroyed quite yet with that Zoltrak missile that Fern fired at it. So we're going to have to see. I think they're going to do something, or Fern and Frieren are going to have to do something to defeat the Frieren replica. Don't know what that is, but it may be the height of magic. We had a flashback with Zedia, which are so fascinating. I was literally just typing in the comments to you guys just before turning on this recording about the last episode, 25. The flashbacks are just one of my favorite parts of the show, whether it's the hero party or, you know, Zedia, Flamma, like all of the lore besides like what's happening in the now just sucks me in, and I love it. Also, I apologize for focus issues last time, also having to put the Frieren logo like more prominently on the video. Sometimes the powers that be just, you know, don't allow me to do things the way I want to. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking through that video regardless of the issues I had. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to touch on. I'm just so excited. We have 3 episodes left. I almost don't want to talk about it, but we kind of have to talk about it. How are we going to get to the place? How are we going to get to Aurelie, heaven, and see Himmel? Like, we're running out of time here as far as episodes go. Oh boy. I can feel the tears swelling. I can feel my, whatever you call it, water ducts getting filled up. But here we go. Episode 26. The Height of Magic.
For if anyone cuts your long life short,
Oh
it will
boy.
be the Demon King himself.
Right. Where?
Or it will be a human mage.
Right, which is it, Fern? The only thing I'll say, and I just paused it, is in the outro, Fern is like sitting with Frieren in like a field, and Frieren, there's a grave too nearby. There's no way Fern is gonna kill Frieren, right? Like the actual Frieren? Fuck. There's another season coming. If there wasn't another season coming, if I didn't know that, I would be like, it's a real possibility. But because there's another season coming, I think Frieren's okay. She's gonna be okay. Anyway, here we go. No, she didn't get it. What is happening? That's a black hole. That's too... What is... What the... I have chills. We just started. It's a golem. Whoa. What the? Dude, the defensive grid she just put up. This is the height of magic. Oh my god. The little shapes. Oh. dun, dun.
It blocked the spell.
Yeah. Whoa.
Things are unfolding as expected.
Okay.
From here on out, it's a battle of attrition.
Okay. Oh my god, my heart is pounding.
Metoda was correct. They're right
Oh
where
boy.
she said they would be.
Oh boy.
Try not to hold me back.
Try not to hold
Same
you back.
goes for you, old man.
Old man.
Metoda has determined the exact locations of the enemy combatants. If we're forced into a melee, we'll certainly lose.
There we go.
So
Hello.
our strategy is the classic divide and conquer.
Okay,
We
there we
stop
go.
them before they can gather here. We've gone over our weakest matchups. The person you'd least like to face in battle will be the one best equipped to defeat your replica.
Right.
And remember, unlike the enemy, we can communicate and work together.
Yeah. Use your brain.
As long as we choose our opponents strategically, we'll have the upper hand both individually and as a group.
Let's see how easy this is.
Some will be too strong to face alone.
Right.
We'll counter that strength with
Rick
numbers.
Rick is serious, dude. Oh, she probably needs like 3 people, no? Is it Denkin? No, it's... Teleporter.
This is so easy, it's almost laughable.
Easy. It's easy.
At this rate, we'll stop them all, no problem.
They're not accounting for something. Where's Denkins? Where is Denkins?
Seems we have a solid plan.
Indeed, though a little luck wouldn't hurt.
Something's gonna...
There
Wait,
is
where's
one
Ubel?
concern. I'm detecting fewer replicas than we have test takers, which means that some of them are unaccounted for. Notably, I can't find Miss Zinza's double, who I believe we can all agree poses the greatest threat.
Mazinzas.
No, I'm not sensing its mana either. And we can't afford to be caught unawares by such a foe. If she
Mazinza?
comes at us from behind, then I won't be able to protect Fern.
Oh, Miss
In the worst
Zinza?
case, we both could die.
I've been similarly unable to locate Ms. Fern or Mr. Denkin's replicas.
Oh,
We'll have
God.
to search for them using more precise, close-range detection.
Burns replica is gonna
If
be
you hadn't
cold.
decided to come along, we would have a lot less to worry about right now.
One aspiring to the title of first-class mage must be able to overcome both adversity and unfairness.
And
Though frankly,
unfairness.
this doesn't qualify as either.
It kind of
All you
does.
need to do to pass is watch each other's backs. This is a kind test, and a peaceful one.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm glad we won. But I
Right.
can't say I enjoyed that.
Time to get back.
An ambush.
Multiple punctures. Bro.
Of course it's you. I didn't
Bro.
notice my mana detection slipping.
Bro.
Lavina,
Oh,
you
no.
should break your bottle too.
Yep. No, she's not going to do it.
It's time to quit.
She's not going to do it.
Just 3 years to the next test.
She's not going to do it.
Damn it!
Denkin. And they had to.
I didn't make it in time.
They had to.
My assistance may have extended the ordeal, but I doubt it would have changed the outcome. Even when it's back to me, I can't detect any openings. Whether I can defeat it or not, my job is to slow them down.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, well, if it isn't Denkin, the fancy pants Imperial
Here
Mage.
they are.
So, what's the situation, boss? You shouldn't go storming into this lightly.
It's
I
bad.
don't think that you can win.
I tend to agree.
So
Ubel
tell me,
is
Denkin,
so hard
if
to
we want to
read.
conquer the labyrinth, is beating her a must?
Well, first, Frieren is currently...
Spare me the details. Is this necessary or not?
No, it's not.
It is.
Is it?
Then let me take care of her.
How delusional are you? Denkin is the strongest one amongst us by far. And let's not forget that you couldn't even best verbal.
But that's not how this works now, is it? Yes, I'm a third-class mage, and yes, I am lacking in experience. Both Denkin and Verbal could beat me to a pulp. But I'm confident that I can take down Zenza.
Okay.
My specialty is well suited for this. It's a spell that cuts through almost anything. Rail Ziden. If I think I can cut something, I can slice and dice it all day. If I don't think I can, it's impenetrable.
I don't know why you're so sure of yourself. Defensive magic can block that spell with great ease.
I almost forgot, Four Eyes. You saw my little sparring match with Verbal. You're right. The entire purpose of defensive magic is to block attacks. It's hard for me to imagine cutting through that.
I see. In that case, your trick won't do any good against Zenza.
Okay.
Just look at it. That hair is imbued with so many layers of magic it makes utter child's play of Verbal's defensive spell.
You should accept that sort of logic doesn't matter. This is a game of pure visualization.
Hey, hold on.
Oh boy. All right, Ubel, let's see what you got.
I had a feeling that Sorganil wouldn't work on her.
She tried it?
Well, I guess a person's hair is a part of their body. It's impossible to see all of her at once. Rail Ziden.
Just as expected, Ubel is the one facing my replica. I already know who will win, and it will be a far cry from a real fight.
The replica.
It happened 2 years ago, during the second-class mage exam.
Oh, she
made
killed...
it past the primary round and was attending the second test proctored by the first-class mage, Berg. He was so skilled in defensive magic that he hadn't been injured once since passing his exam and taking on the position.
Okay.
As such, the test was structured around this. He wore his immovable cloak, a garment he created using mana, that was woven with so many defensive spells that no magical attack could penetrate it.
As long as she can just say...
For the second test, the examinees fired offensive magic against Berg and his cloak. It was simple. If they could make him take just one step back, they passed. Killing would result in disqualification, and there were limits imposed on the offensive spells they selected.
Ubel was
That way, other mages wouldn't be hurt by the onslaught.
Next.
She killed him.
Not a single one of us was worried about Berg.
And she didn't give a shit.
Cut too deep, huh?
Sorry, Berg.
It was a complete and utter shock when he was easily killed by a no-name girl. A very recent third-class mage.
I feel like I passed as much as I failed, but I guess that I get it. Can I please leave now?
After you answer one question.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
What did you do?
How did you defeat his immovable cloak?
Let's see now.
No telling?
Have you ever had to sew anything before, Zenza?
I haven't. Is that pertinent?
You do seem like you come from a rich family. Or maybe
Right.
you can magic away all those normal person problems. To be honest, I've never actually tried it myself, because I'm way too clumsy.
Oh boy. Dude, she is
I used to watch my big sister do it all the time. After you find a pretty piece of cloth, you place the scissors against it like this and slide them right through.
What a psychopath.
The sound it makes is so satisfying. It's always brought some strange joy.
Where are you going with this?
It's all visualization.
Right.
I know cloth can be cut. I imagined cutting it, then used my magic to snip away.
This woman is insane.
She is.
It's true anyone can imagine cutting cloth. The dullest of the dull could muster that much. But the world of magic isn't as simple as she makes it seem. A spell can't create anything the caster can't perfectly visualize. Just as an ant can't imagine crushing a colossal dragon underfoot. Precious few mages can imagine penetrating a cloak that is known to be impregnable. To do so goes against all reason. One glance at the thing and you can tell it blocks even the strongest magical attacks.
Yeah,
it doesn't take a first-class mage to see that.
It's not rational.
An idiot could pick up on its power. As long as people remain intelligent organisms, we cannot escape those logical fetters.
Not
But
Ubel.
She relied on intuition over intelligence.
Yeah.
Despite intellectually understanding that it couldn't be cut, she constructed a vision of slicing through the cloak, guided by feeling alone. From what I've seen, her mind hardly functions like a person's at all. This is in the realm of genius.
Genius?
Can I hit the road or what?
Yes.
By the way, Zinza, real pretty hair you've got.
Oh,
It must be a nightmare to maintain.
I've changed my mind. Changed my mind. Ubel's gonna win versus the
I
replica.
lost to her in that office without the question of combat on the horizon. I simply cannot imagine beating Ubel. She is my worst match.
Dude, incredible.
You all need to take a step out of your heads. Hair is something to be cut.
So how does she get defeated?
Maintaining my hair? It's hellish indeed. A tangled disaster.
Then perhaps you should cut it.
Fuck.
I think I've got the picture.
What is this?
You're buying time, fending
the
off the
flowers.
copies until Frieren defeats the Spiegel and puts an end to the madness.
Yes, that's right.
Then good news. We've defeated 3 of them already.
That certainly makes things easier. In that case... Oh my, I just picked up on a substantial shift. Miss Zinza's replica's been destroyed. This mana... It would seem the third-class mage Ubel is responsible.
That's rather surprising.
Is it? Ubel would be a disaster for Zinza.
Battles between mages are more like rock, paper, scissors
Matchups.
than competitions of strength.
Like matchups
However,
in
it's a
sports.
complex game featuring many more weapons than scissors, paper, and rock.
And you want to throw a few more weapons into the mix for your side, huh?
Well, it's everyone's side.
Sure. We'll help you slow down the replicas and hopefully take a few out. Blindly trusting others isn't a habit of mine, but I'm also not dumb enough to let victory slip through my fingers.
He is all about winning.
Currently, there are 2 dangerous replicas we need to put all of
Denkin
our energy
and
into
Fern.
stopping. I've determined the location of one of them. Mr.
Oh.
Denkin's replica is rapidly approaching the bottom. I would like you to deal with it as quickly as possible. I will take Fern's, and though fighting it will be no easy task, I worry finding it will prove harder.
She's
That
quiet.
girl is incredibly skilled at concealing her mana for long periods.
Yeah.
If we don't find her double soon, it could ambush and kill one of us.
Do you really think you can handle it on your own?
Working alone will help me focus on mana detection.
Don't underestimate it. Fern
Yeah.
is strong.
I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, but restraining spells are my forte.
Huh.
Besides,
She's fucked.
with her permission, of course, I tested my binding magic on the actual Miss Fern, and had great success.
Okay.
All right. Come on. Let's go fight this thing.
Ubel, what's going on?
Sorgenil.
This isn't some trick of the mind, is it?
I'm gonna say no. Tricks of the mind usually don't start with the body.
I thought she... Wait, what?
Madam Copycat is back and ready to play.
I thought she was dead. Uh-oh. Wait.
Until the Spiegel is dead, it looks like our replicas will just keep coming around for more.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
stirs the soul quite like a battle of attrition.
I see. That sucks.
I couldn't agree more.
A good
That-
mage knows when they've lost.
Sucks. They're gonna keep coming back. Oh no. They all gonna fall? Dude. Dude, Fern's about to blast her. Oh. Yo. Dude, the energy. Whoa.
This opening won't do.
No.
It's too slight for Fern to notice.
Is it?
I suppose I have no choice. The vulnerability in my mana detection isn't large enough to land a final blow.
Uh-huh.
You're right. But if the opening was bigger, I'm certain we could do it.
If you are sure you can win,
I'll give you the opening.
I will create the opening.
Okay.
But how would that even be possible?
By taking a hit.
If I show an opening, I'm confident the replica will show a greater one.
Yeah.
But Mistress Frieren...
Take one to give one.
If I focus on defense, nothing that slips past will kill me.
All right. What strategy should we use?
Dude,
it's up to you.
Visuals.
If you think we can win, I have no doubt we can.
Have faith in
How
Fern.
can you be so sure about that?
Because I know you, Fern, and I've underestimated you the whole time.
Wow.
I'm very glad to hear it. That means victory is well within our reach.
Wow, confidence. Dude, like molecules. Cyclone? What? That looks like a Zoltrak to me. Oh shit! There it is.
It's still standing, but that wound is fatal.
Make it.
I should finish.
Finish it.
What just happened? Did it attack me?
Yeah.
I'm not sensing any mana. Whatever it did, I don't even recognize it as a spell. Incredible, Mistress Frieren. So this is the height of magic. But how unlike you.
To hide.
You're wide open.
Her strength. Let's go.
Excellent work, Fern. I'd say it's been at least 80 years since I was last forced to use that.
Wow. 80 years. Since the Demon King?
Come now.
Fucking
It's
blast
time we
this
finish this.
shit. No defense. Did she?
So the deed is done.
Wow, she was making it.
I can't move a muscle.
Verbal, can you please carry me?
You two just can't stay on your feet, can you?
Yeah. Damn, dude. So fucking rad. There it is. Did she expect this many?
To see the bottom of the ruins of the king's tomb.
10 of them.
Congratulations, you have conquered the labyrinth. This is a great achievement fit for a first-class mage. You have proven yourselves worthy in my eyes. As promised, everyone who made it here has passed the second test and will continue forward in the exam.
To the third.
How odd. We seem to have lost our ladies of the hour.
Oh. 12.
So dark!
Mimics.
Curiosity gets the best of us all, huh?
There's a 1% chance. Okay.
And with that, the second trial has drawn to a close.
All right. Let's go.
They're warriors, escape artists, and healers to boot. Neat, huh? Don't you think so?
Yeah.
He didn't make it.
And who are you exactly?
And I'm alright.
Man. What an episode. Oh, so much to talk about. All right, hold on. Let's get to the credits. We gotta listen to the credits.
It's been with me ever since I was little.
In case you couldn't tell, I'm in a horrendous
Go
mess.
ahead.
Now
Follow me
begin.
like you
Let's head
always do.
back.
The era of humans has arrived.
Okay, the era of humans has arrived. What just happened? Okay, I need to get another monitor because I wasn't sure if I was in focus. I really hope I was. Okay. So the visuals of that episode were unparalleled. I mean, the Stark versus the Red Dragon, that was an incredible action sequence. There's been a ton of great action sequences, but that was like new levels of spells going. From what I understand, Frieren, this is like my immediate reaction. So I'm sure as things simmer in my brain, I'm going to be like, oh, okay. But my immediate reaction is that Frieren just used the same spell or move or tactic against the Frieren copy, the replica that she used against the Demon King. And that is just so sweet to think about that she did that. She also had faith that Fern, I think, would just survive. Like, she did give Fern the opening to finish it, but then Fern hesitated because she was staring like at her teacher, you know what I mean? Which she usually never ever hesitates. So that was a little surprising. And then she talked about this is the height of magic, and she saw like Frieren had the replica had like a spell underneath of her, had no arms, no staff. We've seen Frieren way back when she killed that demon assassin in the prison cell. She used a spell to cut his arm off without any staff. So she can use spells without staffs. We know this. I remember when it happened, I was a little confused by it because I thought they needed staffs. It's kind of like Full Metal Alchemist, which I know I feel like I bring up all the time on this show, but in Full Metal Alchemist, Ed, in the beginning, he's one of the few who can do alchemy with no transmutation circle. Very similarly, it seems like Frieren could just use magic in like an unbound manner, which is amazing, fascinating, interesting, all of the ings, intriguing. And she did like this uppercut blast thing that was just like this crazy looking blue wave of a move. All just the little like shapes. I made a comment in time, but I was like, remember to talk about this later. The little like geometric shapes that kind of like it's like a bunch of color waves that are happening. Magic missiles, like, just, you know, there's a standard look to the magic, but then there's like these dimension shifting color changes that are so perplexing. It's like you can feel and see things like just I don't even know how to put it into words. You can see things just like twirling in their materialistic state, and then you have the like shapes that like burst out like fragments of like space-time, which it's funny to talk about like space-time in a fantasy show, but that's what looks like's happening. It looks like they're just bending reality, and but in like the magic sense, not in like the, you know, the I guess there is science behind it, right? They talk about like how you have to be able to visualize completely, and that's why Ubel, that crazy son of a bitch, can just cut through anything. Which, now that like we know Ubel, it has like that kind of trump card spell, like what the fuck is gonna happen later? Because she can cut through anybody and anything unless she can't visualize it. Like that would be the only way to like stop her spell would be to take her ability to visualize it away. I think I don't know if there's another way to combat that. The last like 5 minutes, I've been all over the place, I feel like, in my thoughts and things like that. And for good reason, because that was one of the best episodes. I say that a lot about the show. I mean, it progresses to get amazing, but so it sounds like we're going to get into a little bit of the lore, a bit more in the next episode about humans and magic. We have at least, 12 people that made it to phase 3 of the exam, which, what the fuck is going to be phase 3? Also, we have 2 episodes left. We only have 2 episodes left, so I don't know if we're getting to heaven. I don't know. And if we do, it's going to be too short. I wanted like a whole episode on that. Fucking Jesus Christ. Anyway, that was so much fun. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I can't wait to watch this again. Like, as a reactor, YouTuber, whatever, it is interesting because I get to watch it once. Then when I'm editing it, it's kind of like I'm watching it like 3 more times because I have to watch things over, edit, change things. But when you like re-watch something, like not sitting on a computer screen editing it for YouTube, you can catch things differently, like in a fluid manner, because I'm gonna know to pay attention for different things than when I'm just absorbing it. Like in that episode, I was absorbing so much of the visuals and stuff, I was just like, what the fuck is happening? So I can't wait to rewatch the series one day, and I would love to watch it with other people. I think that's why I'm so addicted to watching reactions, is because I love finding new things and experiencing other people's viewpoints and stuff. And I'm sure that's why you're here. You're like, I want to see what this other guy has to say about Frieren, and to also relive some of the same feelings that you had when you first watched it. It's just such a fucking dopamine hit. Reaction content is a drug. It really is. What else is there to say? Man, just a roller coaster of an episode. We didn't even get to see Denkin's replica. I thought they were going to be in real trouble when they realized the replicas are coming back. Like, you know, so that was a real problem. But in the end, Frieren and Fern are just that badass, and they got through it. Not without some scratches. Frieren got hit in the fucking shoulder, and Fern got her ass slammed on the ruins walls. So homegirl is hurt, but they made it. They fucking made it. And I love how they said that not demon, the entity that created all the replicas, I forget the name of it. It was defenseless. Like Frieren just went and just like cut it in half and then dispelled all the replicas. Like, I knew that was what was gonna happen, but it was just cool to see that, you know, it has the lore of being this all-powerful thing, able to create these replicas, but it itself is just a little diamond floating behind a wall that it tries to protect and keep you out. Okay, man. I got goosebumps a million times that episode. I'm not sure what else to say besides I am in love with the show. 2 more episodes of this first season. What the fuck is going to happen? But thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.